So Linda, welcome to our first home and garden show in West Cumbria.
Thank you.
Have you ever been to Whitehaven before?
Do you know, I don't think I have. Even though, you know, as a kid I grew up in West Yorkshire, I'm sure we must have been out this way on a day trip, but I can't remember, I must have been really tiny. So I'm saying it's my very first trip here, but I'm very impressed.
Good, excellent. It's a beautiful town, isn't it?
It's a stunning town. I've had a look around, you know, a few streets in, around the shops and everything, and the room experience. But I think what's happening here on the marina is incredible. You know, there's so many really good stalls here and things to see, and it's really busy. I mean, it helps that the sun is shining here today. But I think even so, you know, there's so much going on.
We've been very, very lucky with the weather and the beautiful harbour to have the location in. When you're saying about being around the streets, we are actually a Georgian gem town in Whitehaven. I don't know if you realise that. And I just wondered, when you're modelling rooms and things, do you take into account the age of the house, or is it more to do with the room?
Well, of course, you know, you really do. You have a sense of the type of house that you're in, the building that you're in, and you're aware of the architecture and things. So whenever I'm in a historical building, that you really do kind of go with that. You are kind of led by that in terms of design, definitely. I memean, sometimes it's nice to mix it up. You know, sometimes it's really wonderful to have something incredibly modern, particularly with Georgian. But you are always dictated to by the buildings.
I think you can do modern with a twist that brings that Georgian in, which is really nice.
Definitely.
So you've done a couple of shows for us today. Just give us a little taste of what kind of thing you've been doing in there, because I've heard quite a bit of excitement while you've been doing that.
Oh, well, that's nice that you should say that. I'm doing very practical demonstrations. So we've got a lovely sunny day here, so I'm really encouraging people to think about entertaining in the garden come the summer. So it's about making little touches. In lots of ways, the garden should be an extension of your house and your room. So treat your garden as another room outside. And when people are having parties outside, you should be lighting your garden. Now, we haven't got loads of money, lots of us, so I'm encouraging people to use fairy lights in different ways in gardens, and battery operated lights and candles. So I'll be demonstrating, for example, a big planter that I've got in the centre of a table, so a centrepiece that you would do like you would do in a party inside, so treating the outside still in the same way. So if you're all sat outside, a lovely centrepiece for the middle of the table with a hurricane lantern, but using very simple plants to make an effective display. So I'm doing quite a few practical demonstrations.
That sounds absolutely lovely. Well, thank you very much for joining us today.
My pleasure.
Thank you everyone, and goodbye.
Thank you.